Last Tuesday, Jay said something to a waiter that made the entire table go quiet.
We are not doing this.
We're doing this. Tonight we're replaying that whole dinner wrong version first, then we rewind and fix it.
And the line stays a secret until when?
Until we get there. Let's start at the door.
Welcome to Learn English with Jay and Anna. I am Jay.
And I am Anna.
Every episode, I go out and actually try it, mistakes included, so you can learn from what really happens.
And I'm here to fix it. Let's get into tonight's story.
This one's for true beginners, so we're keeping every sentence short, and we'll repeat the important ones.
Here's how tonight works. For moments from that actual dinner. Each one, Jay plays what he really said first, the wrong version. Then we rewind and he redoes it correctly.
And round 4 is where the silence happened. I'm not skipping ahead, and neither should you.
If a word's new to you, don't worry, we've got a whole section later that explains every new word in plain terms.
Play the tape.
Wrong version. Host says, "How many in your party?" Go.
I'm good.
That answers a completely different question. She wasn't asking how you're feeling.
In my head I heard "how are you" instead of "how many." Total misfire.
Rewind. Try it again.
3 of us, please.
Clean. And honestly? Not even close to your worst answer of the night.
That's not comforting.
Let's review the phrases you just heard. 3 of us, please. Listen for how many, not how are you. They can sound similar in a busy restaurant. Here's the next mistake. The server asked, "Can I get you started with something to drink?"
I just said, Coke. One word. No, please. I barely looked up from the menu.
The grammar wasn't wrong. It just sounded a little blunt.
I was already stressed about the menu. I wasn't thinking about being polite.
Let's rewind.
Could I get a Coke, please?
Same drink, completely different feeling. But we're still not at the biggest mistake.
How much worse does it get?
Order the food and find out. Let's review that phrase. Could I get a Coke, please? Could I and please make all the difference? Now for the next mistake. The server asked, "Any allergies we should know about?"
I said, no. Then I ordered the shrimp pasta. Halfway through eating, I remembered. I'm allergic to shellfish.
So you said no even though you have an allergy.
I panicked. The question caught me off guard. No just came out automatically.
What happened after that?
I quietly stopped eating. I didn't say anything because I didn't want to make a scene.
That was worse than the wrong answer. Let's rewind both parts.
Yes, actually, I have a shellfish allergy. Or if I'd already started eating. Excuse me, I need to mention something. I just realized this has shellfish, and I'm allergic.
Better late than not at all. But that's still not the silent table moment.
It's the next one, isn't it?
Yes. It's the next one. Let's review the phrases you just heard. Yes, actually, I have a shellfish allergy. Excuse me, I need to mention something. Say it as soon as you remember. Don't wait until the plate is empty. Now let's fix the last mistake. You wanted the bill. What did you actually say?
I waved my hand. Then I said, "Give me the bill now." Loudly. The server was helping another table.
That's the problem. The whole table went quiet. Even the server looked surprised.
In my head. It sounded efficient. Out loud. It sounded like an order.
Let's rewind.
Whenever you get a chance. Could we get the check, please? No rush.
That's the whole fix. Same request. Completely different feeling.
Just a few different words. Give me. Became. Could we get? And everything changed.
Let's review that phrase. Whenever you get a chance. Could we get the check, please? No rush. That sounds polite and natural. 3 mistakes to remember. First, don't answer the wrong question. Listen carefully first.
Second, don't stay quiet about a problem. Speak up as soon as you notice it. Late is better than never.
Third, don't use commands. Use polite requests instead. Could we get the check, please? Sounds much better. Now, 6 new words.
Party. In a restaurant. It means a group of guests. A party of 3.
Appetizer. A small dish. You eat it before the main meal.
Allergy. Your body reacts badly to a certain food.
Shellfish. Seafood with a shell. Like shrimp or crab.
Portion. The amount of food served on one plate.
Check. The paper. That shows how much you owe. Some people call it the bill. Both mean the same thing.
Here's a cultural note from today's story. A server might ask, "How's everything tasting?" "I thought it was just being friendly."
It is friendly. But it's also a real question. If something is wrong, that's the moment to say it.
I made the opposite mistake. I stayed quiet about my allergy. I didn't want to interrupt.
Many learners do the same. But when they ask, they expect an honest answer. Speak up then. Don't wait until the meal is over. Full redo. Whole dinner, correct version only, start to finish.
Let's hear it.
How many in your party?
3 of us, please.
Can I get you started with something to drink?
Could I get a Coke, please?
Any allergies we should know about?
Yes, actually I have a shellfish allergy.
Noted. And whenever you're ready, how would you like to close out?
Whenever you get a chance, could we get the check, please? No rush.
That's the whole dinner, redone. No silence anywhere.
So that's the line. Give me the bill now. I said it loudly to a busy server. That was enough to empty the table.
4 words fixed everything. That's genuinely all it took.
Do you have a restaurant story like this? Tell us in the comments. What did you actually say? And what should you have said instead?
We might replay your story in the next episode. Practice today's 4 corrected lines. And don't forget the 6 new words.
See you next time.